What up guys, welcome back to a Tough Puff. This is John speaking, and in this video we're doing a deck profile of Daniel Altavida's Mienshao deck. And the reason why I'm doing a deck profile is because I ran this in a tournament we played in this last Sunday, which I did absolutely terrible in. And well, it's more because of the matchups than the actual deck, or like me misplaying. I dead drew probably like 4 out of 5 matches, which in my opinion is the absolute worst way to lose. I'd rather lose running, you know, full speed and then they just beat me fair and square. But yeah, so this is Mienshao, and I'll explain to you my matchups at the end of the video once you guys know how the deck works. So to start off, we have 4 Mienfoo and 4 Mienshao. Now Mienshao's attack is arrow turn for 1 fighting energy. It does 40 damage, and the Pokemon and everything attached to it returns to your hand. So the purpose of the deck is kinda like a Donphan deck. So you attack with Mienshao, bring it back to your hand. You promote a Mienfoo with the Focus Sash on it, or a Robo Sub, and you just deny them prizes. You can make them deck out, or you can take all 6 prizes. So you promote a Mienfoo with a Focus Sash, they attack it, the Focus Sash gets discarded, you attach energy, evolve, attack, and rinse and repeat. So that's pretty much how the deck works. 2 Hawluchas, because we're running a fighting deck, 1 energy, 60 damage to an EX Pokemon is really good. Shout out to my friend for giving me another reverse Hollow Hawlucha. His YouTube name is Shaman Says. Check out his videos. He's really new to the community, and I really appreciate him giving me a Hawlucha for free. Run 2 EVs, Jolteon and Flareon. Since Mienshao is a stage 1, we want to take advantage of their effects and get weakness when we can against metal, grass, Shamans, Rayquazas. And for supporters, 4 Sycamore, 2 Birch, 1 Shauna. If you guys watch any of my videos, this should not be a surprise. I run this in all my decks. And for some reason, on Sunday, I couldn't draw into any of these. 3 Karina, because almost all our Pokemon are fighting. And we could grab any Pokemon, grab an item, grab a Focus Sash, grab a Robo Sub, grab a Level Ball to get the EVs. Really good card in the deck. 2 Lysanders, because we just need it. 1 Xerosic and 1 Team Flare Grunt. I initially didn't run these 2, so I cut out like my Trainer's Mails, I cut out my E-Hammer, and I pretty much dropped consistency in the deck because I was anticipating a lot of Giratina, and I wanted to stop Giratina from attacking, so I ran these 2, which kind of screwed me over because I just dead drew so much. I probably top decked Xerosic probably 2 or 3 times when I needed a draw supporter, or maybe a Trainer's Mail. I was also thinking there might be some kind of Sasatoad play, so I didn't want to get item locked, especially we rely so much on items in this deck. Alright, and then we run 4 Via Seekers, 4 Level Ball because it grabs any Pokemon in the deck, 4 Focus Sash, which I told you why we need it, so we could deny a prize and just rotate the attacks. 2 Muscle Bands because it goes well with Hawlucha. Also, if your Mienfoo gets like hit for a lot of damage and the Focus Sash gets popped off, you could attach a Muscle Band and attack and bounce back and get extra damage from the Muscle Band. 3 Eagle Arms. It's to recycle the Focus Sash or maybe a Muscle Band if you really do want it. 3 is a little bit too much, but I noticed when I ran 2, I dead drew I discarded them pretty early, and you always want to keep reusing your Focus Sash. So I ran 3, but when I ran 3, it just killed my consistency. I just dead drew so much for the deck on Sunday. 3 Robo Subs, I think 3 is enough. I don't think you really need a 4th. And once again, this is for prize denial. 3 fighting themes to maximize damage against EX Pokemon. 1 Sacred Ash to get back discarded Pokemon. 1 Prof Letter because we don't run that much energy, so we need an outlet for Karina, so Karina can equal instant energy. And 1 Trainer's Mail. Kind of awkward, I did run 3 and 2, but like I said, I cut them out for the Rose second Team Flare Grunts. 3 strong energy and 3 fighting. 3 strong might seem kind of awkward too, because usually if you run strong energy, you run 4. But I decided to run 3 because they don't ever really get discarded since you attack and bounce back and attack and bounce back. And the reason why I wanted to run a extra fighting, because Daniel told me you need as much fighting as possible just in case they have Lysan up Flareon and you need to retreat it. Okay, so that's a deck profile. So the matchups, well, the tournament it's called Gold Series Tournament down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's at Tate's Gaming Satellite, and it's no championship points or anything, but the prizes are pretty nice. It's a bunch of gold cards, Zia Seeker, Rare Candy, Switch, Energy Retrieval. So it's a good prize. But since there was no championship points or anything, I wanted to play like a really fun deck, and this deck is really fun. It just has some bad matchups. So going to the tournament, what I was expecting was a lot of Vesequin, because Vesequin is a very popular deck right now, even though I think the deck kind of sucks. And a lot of Manectric to counter Vesequin, because Vesequin can't hit for a fighting weakness. So that's what I was expecting. And this deck auto wins against both those decks. I have not lost against a Vesequin deck with this deck yet. So that's what I was thinking of. What I ran into was I ran into Gengar, Machamp, and a bunch of Giratina. So Gengar is the worst matchup for this deck. Why? Because he can attack for knockout and the poison will knock us out between turns, so Focus Sash doesn't do anything. On top of that, he's resistant to fighting and we're weak to Sidekick. So it's just the worst matchup, and that was my first match. And not only that was my first match, I dead drew and I didn't get supporter until I turned 4. And by then, it was like an auto loss already. I just couldn't do anything. Round 2, I played against Night March, killed the Night March deck. That's an auto win. Round 3, I ran against a Machamp Gyarados deck, which is another bad matchup because Gyarados could do the poison. So in between turns, I get knocked out from the poison, and I dead drew. Round 3, I played against Fairy Giratina. Once again, dead drew. Once Giratina starts attacking, you pretty much lost, because with Giratina you can't play your Focus Sashes. So I end up scooping in like turn 5. And then round 4, I played against a Mega Manectric, beat that. And round 5, I got hungry, so I just left. And so yeah, I went like 2 and 3. By far my worst local tournament standing. Not a big deal. It was just for fun. I still had a good time. So I guess that's what's important. And just a couple quick things. Me and Daniel, we now have 300 followers, which is absolutely amazing, guys. I expected to get like 300 maybe in like half a year, but we got it in like 1.5 months, which is fucking awesome, guys. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and supporting us. Thank you for everyone who said hi to us and knowing that we're the Tough Puff in tournaments, which is crazy. I'm sure you guys see the playmat and my goofy voice, so you guys know it's me. But it's awesome nonetheless. Thank you for saying hi, and keep saying hi to us. Like we're really nice guys. It's awesome that you guys know that we're the Tough Puff. So later in the week, Daniel will be making a couple of deck profiles. He'll be giving some tips on upcoming regionals and things like that. So until then, thank you very much for watching, guys.